All right. Well, how's it going? It's been a week,
It
and
has been.
I'm really excited to see what we can do about my back being a poop head.
All right, so there's a couple things in here. Three of them we're going to go over right now. One
Hmm.
of them is kind of going to be a picture guide to a whole bunch of exercises you can do at home or at the gym that are great for strengthening your back. You'll notice that at least two of the exercises in here don't seem to target your back directly.
Sure. But
Have
it'll
those
at
planks
least
and side
help, you
planks.
know.
They will,
Hmm.
because planks and side planks are both anti-rotation exercises. That
Hmm.
is, they work on core and trunk stabilization. And you really can't stabilize your upper back without stabilizing your core as well. So we're going to make sure we're building both of those things. But as far as your tournament based stuff, we're sticking to stuff you can do quickly with limited space. And basically, as long as you're somewhere that has a wall and a seat, you can do all of these.
Cool. Sure.
Yeah. And we can get creative with the not having a seat if we really have to, but fairly
Mm,
certain that unless you decide to like switch over to multi-blade anytime soon, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with playing somewhere that there aren't chairs.
sure.
All right. So let's talk about your warm up first. It's a progression working from your upper back because you mentioned that gets stressed when you're at tournaments,
Hmm.
and then down to your hands specifically. So let me scoot my chair back so I can demo.
Okay.
First thing you're going to do, actually, I can demo this in the chair. But for the most part, except for any exercise that I say do sitting, I want you to do in standing. Just because you're going to spend a lot of your time sitting while you play, it's good to get that out of the same position. So first thing you'll do is just 10 cross arm swings back and forth, far
I'm
as you
gonna
can
like
go.
hit my wall. Here, if I do it.
There we go. This is also a great way of making sure that nobody's too close to you at a tournament.
Oh yeah, like just let me stretch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So then this works out like or like it kind of stretches like right here
So you're feeling
and
this probably across your chest into
sure.
the interior capsule of your shoulders,
Okay.
and then probably a little bit across your back when you're coming forward through your rhomboids
Oh,
into your posterior
okay.
capsule. So we're getting both directions, just nice and easy loosening up.
Hmm.
Then you're going to do 10 shoulder rolls in each direction. Again, same idea, getting things loosened up. Um, we do also want to go from kind of like a higher energy to a more focused state. So these also progress from things that are
Sure.
faster to things that are slower and easier. And I did really try to incorporate, I know you mentioned you do some wrist stretches. So I want to make
Yeah.
sure that those are kind of part of things. Yep. So the wrist rolls are in here as well. They're actually
Cool.
what's up next. So doing your same old wrist rolls,
Hmm.
uh, kind of however is most comfortable for you to do them, whether it's in a full circle, whether it's up and down and then side to side,
Hmm.
whatever works best for you, that's how you're doing them.
And does it matter if I have my hands open like when I do
Nope,
wrist rolls?
totally fine either way.
Okay, cool.
Whatever's most comfortable.
Ooh.
All right. Then you're going to follow that up with 10 tendon glides. So for this one, you're going to look like you're like voguing or gloving or something seriously. You're going to go curl it down, curl it out, curl it in, push it up. So it's a roll out, roll up.
Oh.
So this one is particularly to focus on the intrinsic muscles in your hand, whereas those
Hmm.
other ones are focusing more on things outside of your hands. So you'll do 10 of those on each hands. You'll look like Madonna vaguely.
Look, mom, I'm voguing.
And then your last one is just going to be 10 hands open, hands closed, wide as you can, really stretching things out.
Sure, yeah.
And you can do those up here. You can do these sitting down in your lap, kind of wherever is most comfortable. You can
Hmm.
do jazz hands if you really want to. That's going to weird out your opponents. Like that might give you a psychological edge there if you're like
Yeah.
just jazz hands across your lap. So that's your warm up. Really simple, really basic, not something that's going to
Hmm.
take up tons of space and not something that's going to take up tons of time. It's
Sure.
also important. The stuff for between sets. Again, I wanted to focus on a little bit of back stuff, but also really keeping you kind of in that good competitive mental state. So it's a bit of a reset between matches. Um, the goal is to keep your hands warm, and again, if possible, do it in standing. There's going to be one exercise that'll have you do in sitting for this, but the other ones can all be done in standing. So first one is just 10 seated twists. So you're going to use your right arm first to kind of pull you a little bit, twist to the side.
Also, kind of like this.
Yeah, you can hook it onto your leg or onto the side of the chair to kind of just
Oh, okay.
pull you into a nice easy twist. And then the other side. back and forth 10 times.
So is it like hooking like right underneath the leg like that, or how is that? I'm not sure if I'm doing it right.
Hook that far. You were cutting out a little bit there, but I
Oh,
think I
sorry.
got your question.
Um,
Um,
so uh,
so you don't have to go under your
mhm.
leg certainly, but coming kind of across your body here and using
Oh,
your arm on your leg like this
mhm.
here. It's just to give you a little bit extra push into a
Okay.
stretch.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Like,
There we go. There we go. Now you stop cutting in and out.
oh, am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the kind of demonstration of what it
Yeah,
was?
yeah, I did. Cause like
All right, awesome.
I thought I wasn't doing it right because I was putting my arm in between my legs
You're
like
going in
that.
between.
So I was like, I'm not sure if this is right.
No, you're just doing a little bit of an extra push, just to give yourself a little more rotation there.
Right,
So
right.
you'll do 10 twists like that. Next one is a static stretch. So you're going to hold still. You're just going to hook your hands together. You can also cross them like this, whatever is easier.
Mhm.
And you're going to pull out. So like you're trying to pull your hands away from your body, rounding through your
Oh
back.
yeah,
You can feel this between your shoulder blades.
I can feel
This
it
one's
most
probably going to feel
definitely.
great after you've had the backpack on for a while.
Oh yeah, that'd be so nice for sure. If my back is getting a little strenuous, just put my backpack on the ground and then just start
So do
stretching
this
like
one.
this.
Pop this out. Yeah. Just a nice, easy 30-second stretch here. You can change the angle that it's at. You can change how high or how low your hands are to hit kind of different parts of your back. The goal is, again, a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of mental reset.
Oh.
Next one, we call them no monies, because it looks like you're reaching into your pocket and saying, I got no money. Again, standing if you can. You're going to have your hands right in front of your elbows.
Mhm.
Good. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe, your palms are going to turn out, shoulder blades coming back and together. As you breathe out, they come together again. The focus here isn't so much on where your arms are moving, it's more on where your shoulder blades are moving. Your shoulder blades should be,
Mhm.
they should be coming back and together as you do
Yep.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the important part of that exercise. So 10 of those. And then the last one is a bicep stretch with a breathing exercise. So most of us, most of the time, breathe into our chest. We breathe up into our shoulders.
Mhm.
For this one, I'm specifically going to have you focus on breathing down into your belly and filling out the lower parts of your lungs. This does not give you some magical power. It doesn't suddenly get you more oxygen. What it does do is it slows your breathing. It forces you to focus on your breathing and it inflates a part of your lungs that don't often get as much air. So you'll clasp your hands kind of behind your back. And you can see I'm rotating my hands down.
Okay.
Yep. So you're just going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. As you breathe in, your hands come up. As you breathe out, they come down. You're only going to do 5 of these because doing a ton of diaphragmatic breathing in a row is going to make you hyperventilate and then you get dizzy.
Yep.
That's suboptimal. So again, short, easy, quick, fits in between matches. 10 twists, 30 seconds of one stretch, 10 of another exercise, 5 of another exercise. Real quick and easy.
That's great.
And your
Yeah.
cool down is the kind of thing you want to be doing at the end of the day, or if you got like a long break, kind of gives you a chance to get out of that competition mindset, gives you a chance to get out of like competition anxiety and jitteriness.
Yep.
And bring you back down a little bit so you can go play friendlies, go hang out with friends, whatever it is that you're planning to do with your evening. So the first one is it's going to be like the seated twists, but you're going to hold it instead of repeatedly twisting. So for 30 seconds, you're just going to hold that twisted to one side position. This hand over here, you can do whatever the heck you want with it. It can go up and overhead. It can go behind your back for a little bit of an extra stretch, whatever feels most comfortable. I like behind my back because then I get a little bit of a stretch across the front of that shoulder. But it's just a nice, easy 30-second stretch here. And the reason for the 30 seconds is our muscles have these things called stretch receptors in them. Their job is to make sure our muscles don't get overstretched, which is great and useful, except when you want your muscle to actually stretch. Stretch to the other side. So that sustained hold helps overcome that stretch receptor response. lets the muscle actually relax a little bit more, and you get more benefit from it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can feel it on my back. Mhm.
So let's come out of that stretch. Doing standing, because it's for your hip flexors, and you really can't stretch those while sitting down very well. So you'll be standing up. You're just gonna take like a power stance. You're gonna be in a lunge. Your goal is not so much what's going on with the front leg, but your focus should be on the back hip, making sure that the back hip is coming down and forward. So if I was standing to the side, it would look like this back hip coming down and forward. Across the front here. The amount of time sitting have really tight hip flexors. So this is what we could all be doing more often, me included. My hip flexors are terrible. Hi, cat.
Cat.
My cat says hello.
Hello, cat.
Just out of camera range. Hello, cat. Here we go. In every actual Italian video before, so we have to do
Hi, kitty. Your cat's like, what are you doing?
She is very good at stretching. We could all take a look at the book of cats. You're really good at stretches. Really good at stretches in inconvenient places, like on your blanket on top of you while you're trying to fall asleep. Why is your head wet? What did you find about this kitten? Happy about that. Last stretch. The last stretch is going to be a standing chest stretch. If you happen to find a convenient corner, you can do both arms at the same time. If all you have available is one kind of wall, that's also fine. Let me see if I can rotate around the camera to make this work. Didn't think I had on this one. All right, hold on. Going for a ride.
All right.
Whee! Here we go. Now you can see me to this side. So my hand is at the edge of the wall.
Okay.
My elbow and my wrist are in a line. My elbow, my shoulder in a line, and I'm just leaning forward.
All right. So like, can I do it like if I were to? Here.
Yeah, you're gonna have the same problem with getting this on camera.
So kind of like, oh, come on, your head. Okay.
I don't think I can resume sitting in my chair because my cat has occupied it now.
Wonder.
Kitten, I need this.
Okay.
Thank you.
So like, you have your arm like this, and then
You're cutting in and out again a little bit.
Oh.
But let me see. Let me give it like 30 seconds to see if it comes back.
hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go. I heard the 5 and the 6.
Okay, cool.
There we go. All right, go ahead and give it a try.
So you have your arm like this, and then what else do you do?
So you're probably going to want to use the other arm for where you're standing currently. So what I'm doing here is I'm leaning forward. I'm opening up my chest.
Oh, okay.
Yes, more like that. You got
Oh, yeah, I feel like right here. That's nice.
Yep. That's going to hit your pecs pretty well.
Ooh, that's so nice.
Especially after you spend time sitting kind of rounded and forward a little bit, getting that opposite motion is really going to help. Because there's two parts to your upper back being in a better position. Part one is the strength, obviously, but part two is if you've been like this for a while, this is weak and stretched. This is shortened and tight, so we need to stretch this out and strengthen this up.
Okay.
All right. So those are your routines. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
I like them very much.
Quick and easy break and a quick and easy cool down. And as promised, I will get you the pictures for all of those back exercises I mentioned. But I will probably be doing that for you while I am in flight to E3.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. You're gonna have a great time.
I'm excited too. I'm going for Exo Academy stuff because they're gonna be with Red Bull at the We Are Red Bull booth. So I'm really excited for that.
Yay! Yeah, that's awesome. Also, I'm gonna take a lot of pictures because E3 is like, I've always wanted to go to E3 since I was like in middle school. So
it'll happen one of these days.
One day for sure.
One day. All right. Any questions for me?
I don't have any other questions.
Okay.
It's great. Yeah, like I know that all these exercises will help me a lot because it actually feels really good. Like I can
Yeah.
feel how like not tense, but kind of like how this part of my body hasn't been, stretched in a way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I can most definitely feel it, and I know it'll help me in the long run for sure.
Yeah, and so like there's a reason why most of the holding still stretches are after as opposed to before. Because before you play, yeah, you want to be stretched a bit, but you're about to ask your muscles to repeatedly contract very precisely. So you don't
Mm,
want to stretch those out before asking them to do the opposite. So we try and do more dynamic stretches in the kind of pre-phase. And in the post-phase, you be slow and static all you want.
mm. Cool. Well,
All right?
thank you so much, Kate. I really
You're
do
welcome,
appreciate
Celeste.
this very much.
All right.
So,
I can't wait to see how things go for you.
thank you so much. You have a great time at E3. Safe flights and
I'll do my best. Have a
yeah,
good
have
one.
fun. Thank you. Bye.